Hey guys, it's Sydney
And Andy.
And Megan.
Hi,
and
girls.
hi and happy almost Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, 3 days.
You believe it's here.
3 days. Megan's got a big weekend coming up.
Big weekend.
Val's coming home.
Summertime is upon us.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
goodness.
thank goodness. Memorial Day's like never really that cool though. It's
The
always
weather's the weather's always kind of iffy.
hmm
Always.
I like the
You
idea
might get
of it.
one good day.
Yeah, I like the idea of it, like welcoming summer, but it just stinks that it's not nicer
agreed.
weather. It's like if it's gonna be summer, like let's let it be summer,
Right.
you know?
Well, it's really not summer till June 20th, so
I know, but like,
Fact check.
I mean, I only have like 10 days.
all
It
right.
feels like summer.
You only have 10 days left of school?
Yeah,
Oh
10
my
school days,
God.
but
Are you
That's
jumping?
crazy, right?
I've never been so excited in my entire life.
That's awesome.
The final countdown, and I can't wait. But we have a lot of exciting things to chat about tonight. Honestly, all good things. Well,
Yeah, it was a good week. Well, except for one story. But
yeah.
you
Well,
can't get it all.
we'll start on some high notes. So let's start with the Phils. Um, all in all, it's been a pretty successful week. We swept the Padres.
No.
Woo-hoo.
Pirates.
I mean the Pirates.
Yeah, we swept the Pirates. Go ahead, Megs. What did Bryce do?
Bryce hit his 1000th RBI.
Friday night. Yeah, good for him. Congratulations. And then what happened?
Schwarber hit his 300th home run. Not
He
even hit
crushed
it,
that ball. Yeah,
bombed it.
yeah, he
Like,
crushed that ball. Good for
truly.
him. And then he backed it up last night with 301.
Really?
Yeah, he hit one last night.
Wow. See,
Yeah.
I said a couple weeks ago he was going to be the number one hitter for the team. And I think
What,
that
home runs? Or
all in
just
all, I think I gave him my most excited for him.
okay.
And I stand
He's
by it.
having a good year, you know.
I just looked to see how many RBIs a player has ever had, like the most. And
Right.
it's like 2,200, which is really crazy.
What?
It's a lot.
That's
Who is it?
insane.
Uh, Hank?
Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Can't even imagine.
So like
That's a
1,000.
long career. Because look, Bryce has been playing for how many years? He's been in the league like, I don't know. It's got to be 10 years at least. How old is Bryce?
Oh, wow. Wait, I'm getting here.
That old?
Well, no. Okay, so Bryce has been in the MLB for since 2012, so
13 years.
13 years, but Hank did 23 years.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I'm saying.
So he's
Bryce
on
has to get,
track.
well, not really. He's got to get 1,200 home runs in 10 years.
Well,
And
I mean,
he only
like,
got 1,000 in 13.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It already looks like his body's starting to disagree with his
Damn.
profession.
It's all the
Well, he
TikTok.
doesn't seem to have the power that he did before.
Yeah. Well,
So
happens with age.
he's not that old. He's only 31.
He looks old.
He does look old.
Yeah.
Well, if he keeps making his little banana bread and green juice, I
It's
think
probably the
they
beard.
revive him and give
Makes him
him
look
back some
old.
games.
I don't think he really like is crazy with the beer.
The beard.
Oh.
You've seen him in the locker room doing all those
Yeah, but I just think
hugging,
Well,
I
we've
just
all
think
been there.
whenever you have a beard, you look older. Yeah, they look older.
Yeah.
mature.
So whatever.
But on the
Whatever. Good for him. Good for Kyle. Good for the team. They're playing really well. That
on the younger side of things, Mick Abel made his
yeah,
MLB debut pitching.
you know, I mean that's Never. I don't know a lot about that kid, but he had a great outing.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it's against Pittsburgh, who's not
They,
a
yeah.
yeah,
But
he had a really good outing.
they said he outpitched. Look at the zoom.
Yeah, why is he doing that?
What's it doing?
I don't know.
It just zoomed out on him so bad. Like full body. Anyway, they said he outpitched whoever was pitching for the Pirates that day.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Considering
he had 9 strikeouts, and in his major league debut, he didn't give up an earned run. He pitched at least 6 innings. I think he tied a record for a Philly starter in their debut with strikeouts. So he had a really good day. Look, there it goes, Megan. Why does it do that?
Dad, it's been doing this the entire time we've been making this podcast.
I'm gonna have to get a computer, man.
By the Mac, just so this
So
doesn't.
unnecessary.
That's the only solution to this problem.
Well, my techie kids don't really help me out with this stuff.
Have you looked at his settings, Sid?
No, he
No.
has.
Please start there.
Nah, why would I?
Well, when you start coming to
They just make fun of me, right? You just make fun of me.
Okay, we know I'm not the tech girl in this family. Megan is the tech kid.
Am I allowed to bring Irene to dinner?
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm not.
Why not? She's fine, Megan.
She beat you up, Dad.
They got in a fight
I
yesterday.
think she would calm down after a little bit.
I mean, look at her.
She was just very happy to see me. Right, Irene?
You're just that cool.
She just sleeps all the time.
Yeah, so I caught her when she was awake.
Yeah.
All right, so back to that's all the positive Philly things. Now let's go into probably the one thing that has not been a highlight of the week. Who wants to be the bearer of bad news?
Well, I don't know enough about it.
I think everyone's heard the news. It's just
True. Unless you live under a rock and only get your news from us,
right, which is going to be rough.
Is suspended.
Alvarado, 80 games.
80 games. Why is that, you might ask? Go ahead, Dad.
He makes bad choices.
Banned substance in his, that he didn't know was in there. He was taking a diet pill.
No.
I don't know why. And it's not just him. Every athlete that gets caught taking something they're not supposed to tells you that they didn't know. They were doing this for this or this for this.
It would make it better if they just owned up to it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The reason, I don't know if it's the team not wanting to put that blemish on, or if they just think that everybody is stupid and they just lie to you. But everyone knows that a professional athlete has more resources for anything that has to do with their body than anybody that walks the face of the earth. If you're a professional athlete, you have the best doctors, the best dietitians, the best people that rehab you. Like, you have the best. And if you make that kind of money, why would you take something that, if you didn't know, could cost you millions of dollars? So he knew what it was and was just trying not to get caught. Just own up to it. The team needs to own up to it. The players need to own up to it. And Major League Baseball needs to own up to it instead of just shuffling that crap at us like we're idiots.
Whatever happened to just being honest about things, you know?
What's the saying? Lying deny.
It's an epidemic.
Well, it's just the way it is. I don't know.
Maybe not even just these famous athletes. It's everybody. Everybody lies.
Are you telling me you've never told a lie?
That's a lie.
No, I have. I'm sure.
Oh.
But now,
we're not saying we're perfect. Right?
Well, now my
But when
frontal
you get
lobe
caught
is
and you're caught, he's red-handed caught.
Well,
He's
yeah,
red-handed caught.
it's
So
embarrassing.
what he's either saying, and you can look at it this way, either he's one of the stupidest people to walk the face of the earth, or he's lying to us. You pick it. You pick it.
So
I'm
he-
totally on your
Taking
side.
that cost that guy over $6 or $7 million.
I think
Yeah, wait.
he should be fired.
When they get
No, no.
suspended, are they still getting paid?
Without pay.
Oh,
So
well then.
he lost 80 games, so he lost a half a season, no pay.
But
If he makes $13 million, he lost $6.5 million, and he can't pitch in the playoffs.
yeah, I was gonna say that's the real problem.
So is he really like he didn't know, or is he that stupid? Like, to me, he was trying to do better, right? He was trying to get an unfair advantage, or to get an advantage or keep his advantage. Yeah.
I think you should be taught.
You made a mistake and you move on, but you got to own up to it. That's what they tell us. That's what they told you since we told you when you were young, you know. And now when you really need it, they just don't do it. They just lie to you. So you can either think that they either think you're stupid, and you should think that they're stupid for that.
Maybe we're all stupid.
Well, everyone's stupid in certain ways.
You're not wrong.
Well, they are, you know.
All right, let's move into possibly the best news of the week. I'm
I already know what you're talking about.
Staying?
Huh?
That Nick Sirianni's staying?
I mean, that's great news.
Him getting the extension. You knew it was happening. They talked about it, I think, at the parade or at the draft or something. Like they talked about getting that deal done with him. And good for him, man. Yeah, good for him. He went through a lot of stuff. The Philadelphia Eagle fans are not easy. He didn't have an easy time with us from day one. He persevered. The team likes him. The players like him. They work well together for whatever reason. And, we're Super Bowl champions. For the big reason is that guy.
Amen. Let's not forget that.
Good for Nick.
Good for Nick. And
for the organization, had a really good day today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are pushing away this season.
Pushing. Keep on pushing.
Keep on pushing.
And when we get to Green Bay, they should do a whole series.
Hey,
they do the Tush Push.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, I'm sorry. When I said when we get to Green Bay, you could have just took it as the team.
Well, I guess
you would have spoiler alert.
Okay, well, we won't spoil it yet, but yeah, we are gonna push that.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
I would open that game with 3 push tushes. Even if I had to punt.
Wait, so they're the team who wanted
they wanted it to stop. Sam better be getting on them shirts.
I heard that.
I already told him.
He said.
And
the cheese hats.
No cheese hats, man.
That says no cheese hat.
We're not doing that.
So in case you haven't figured it out yet, we are taking this to Green Bay this season.
Yeah.
And we are clearly over the moon about it.
What we're looking for is a good slogan that will, let people know what we feel about Green Bay trying to ban that Tush Push.
Yeah.
I would rather a cheese hat.
Nah, that's only glorifying.
Cheese. Yeah.
That's only glorifying the Green Bay Packers. We're not doing that.
So maybe we should say something about
why they were so against that. I want to tease them for being against a certain play that they had to bring it up to the whole nation.
They're gonna be eating their words November 10th, and I can't wait to watch in real
I can't
life.
wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Maybe we should say these cheese balls should kiss my tushy pushy.
Something like that.
If anyone has any ideas,
well, that's what I'm saying. We need this would be perfect. Listen
Drop it
for
in the
help.
comments.
Yeah, drop it. And also like any Green Bay area things to do, fun
Yeah,
things, anything like that.
yeah.
Because we're gonna be looking for some things to do. What's
Yep.
everyone most excited for?
Cheese curds.
So last week when we talked, the schedule was coming out, right?
It was like they were doing.
Yeah. So now we know, like,
Mhm.
we know that they're definitely going to Kansas City week 2. We know that would be that would have been a fun game to go to. It just doesn't seem like.
But Kansas City sucks.
Well,
So
it doesn't seem like there's a lot to do there. I agree. It just seems like, Green Bay with that stadium just seems like something I would like to experience. So
and
I think it'd be good for you. Yeah,
Dad said it's his first Monday night away game.
Really?
yeah.
Look at that.
I mean, it's weird because anytime we ever went away, we were playing at 1 o'clock. Whether we were on the West Coast, it was the 1 o'clock game there, or a 1 o'clock game if we were. We were always. Anytime we went away, it was always 1 o'clock. And now with you guys, I never get a day game.
I would love a day game.
I would like the day game too.
It's just the way the cards have not been working
No,
out.
we never get a day game on the road. Yeah, they got to suck to get day games.
Well,
because if you're a good team and you're going to an away team, they want that. Yeah, they want that to be
prime time.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Eagles hosted their Eagles Autism Challenge this weekend. Well, this past weekend.
I saw that.
Oh yeah.
They raised over $10 million.
Was what's her face there? That was
Kylie. Oh, yeah.
No, Kylie.
Kylie was there. Jason was there. Cooper.
Well, I'm sure the whole team gets involved in that.
Yeah, there were a lot of players
Yeah.
there. I guess
They're really good. They're really good with that.
Apparently not apparently, it is like a huge fund for the research.
They're really good with that. Really, really good with that.
Yeah. I think next year
we had that woman on 6 months ago that was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
That I forget her name.
Mary Ellen.
I'm just saying, I forgot her name.
It's
not
no, this is not the first time.
It's not. I'm not trying.
Known people for 15 years and still can't get their names right.
It's when I'm old, I could just forget people's names and they'll just be like, "Oh, he's old."
But you're not there yet.
Like I do it with the players all the time.
Really? I feel like, but you know every actor's name. Like that's the thing.
Not no one's.
Wait, Val just texted us. No context. Fat Sal's.
What's it say?
Fat Sal's. It's the
Fat
place
Sal's. That's the place we went.
I have like dreams about that place.
It was the best place ever. Remember, it was like in the bathroom. That was so funny.
Me and Megan, this is when we were at our away game in LA, and we went to this place called Fat Sal's, and it was like seriously some of the best food we've ever had.
Yeah,
but
it was really good.
We had been drinking a little bit, and me and Megan were in the bathroom together, and I don't know what every like menu had like the word fat in it or fatty or like
yeah.
And we had like tears streaming out of our eyes. We were cracking.
Yeah.
Shout out Fat Sal's.
Shout out
that place is really good.
I hope they have it in Green Bay, but I feel like that's probably a reach.
No.
Dad, you were also saying something. Sorry, back to the real stuff, but you were saying something last night about NFL players now being able to play in the Olympics.
Oh, yeah. So the Olympics are going to have a flag football tournament.
Cool.
In the Olympics in 2028. I believe that's the Winter Olympics 2028. And the NFL agreed to let the players participate in the Olympics. And they asked AJ Brown what he felt about it. And he said, "That's training. That's camp. We'll be in camp when the Olympics are going on, so I won't be participating." Yeah,
Answer.
yeah, he's unbelievable, man.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
He just
Have
got
you,
engaged. Did we talk about that last week?
have you been reading this book?
No, I honestly have been.
Remember, you were going to get us all books. We were going to do a little book club.
I feel like we all have a lot going on right now.
Not all of us.
Okay. Well, 3 of us might have
Yeah, I got it.
going on.
If you wait till you slow down.
I think that might not be for 10 years, but
Oh, maybe longer.
yeah.
Yeah.
I plan on slowing down soon.
No, I
Yeah,
agree.
okay.
I think once the school year wraps up for me, I'll be feeling a lot more will to read.
All right.
So we can make that happen.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
Sometimes I like to not say anything just to see what dad will say.
That's cool.
I feel like he gets nervous when it's quiet.
You know,
I like to
anyone who,
take questions.
anyone who knows me knows I'm a talker.
You think?
Yeah.
I feel like you're actually not really a talker unless it's about the
I don't listen, I talk a lot, but I don't say anything.
Okay.
So I talk about sports, I talk about movies, I talk about you know what I mean? I don't.
He doesn't gossip.
He talks about food.
And where I won't eat what I don't like.
Yeah. Nothing ever good.
Yeah, you know. What is she doing?
She was chasing her tail, but she got shy.
All right,
How was she when you walk her?
I don't want to derail this conversation.
Is she still rough on the leash?
She's getting better.
Yeah. Takes time. You got to be strict with them, Megan. Otherwise, you know, yeah, she can't catch it. Grab it for her.
She catches
Before
it.
she hits her head.
Oh, well, she needs to learn.
Come on, that's funny stuff, Sid. That's some funny stuff right there. All right, what else you got?
Okay.
Oh, the Union in second place. And they're on tonight at 7:30. Round of 16, I think it is in the
Are you
championship.
going to listen?
If I can get it on 97.5, I don't know.
Well, that's exciting for you.
Sad news
to
to
another
report.
game?
Sad news to report in the NFL. The Indianapolis Colts owner, Jim Irsay, passed away. That's a shame. He was a little crazy at times, but
Hear about that?
well, you know, it's sad when anybody, you know.
Well, no, I didn't know if it just happened.
No, yeah, it just came across the phone.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
Oops.
But the Union in second place had another win. They played tonight.
Cool.
You know, they're hanging in there. Like I said, doing a lot better than I thought.
Well, that's good.
You know.
All right, we're playing our game.
All right, what game is that?
Fashion Police.
Here we go.
Woo!
All right, get ready to lock in. Remember, describe the outfit, rate it, and then take your guess.
It looks like you have like a beauty filter on right now.
What?
It looks like you have like the beauty filter on.
Don't say that to me, Megan.
It does.
I don't.
It's really cool.
Having a good night, I guess.
Nope.
Immediately though.
Nope. It's, it looks like it's white, but it might be like
cream.
Yeah, and right off the bat, man, It's too, and there's just too much of it.
Of what?
The same cut like cream. It's all.
So he's
I
wearing.
see it's highlighted with the wristband or around the wrist and around the waist and the neck is a V-neck. I guess that's what you call it, but nah, no way. Let me see the shoes.
So what do you rate
Did
this?
I see the shoes? Not even them. Sorry, nope.
So you wouldn't wear anything.
You should turn around and put yeah, no.
What do you rate this outfit?
Would Sam wear that?
Maybe.
Oh man.
So we would call this a monochromatic look.
Oh what?
Monochromatic.
He has a sweater like that.
The
but
same
it's not
color
like that.
top and bottom.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't like. Maybe if it was.
Very stylish.
It is.
It is.
I love the look. I don't love this sweater.
Well, I'm saying if the sweater wasn't cable knit, I think it would be a really good outfit.
I agree. Okay, we digress.
He's got a kid with him.
He has a kid with him. Good observation. So who?
I can't tell how big he is.
He's a big guy.
Do you know who it is?
Me?
I
No.
have a guess.
I have a guess. Can you close it in just a little bit and not let me see the face? Football?
Yes.
Is he a current player or a previous player?
Previous.
How previous?
You can't answer that.
Oh, it's Brandon Graham.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, BJ. Oh man,
That's who you were gonna say.
that guy, he's gonna squash me like a bug.
Don't let BG hear this.
I hope he hears it.
Well, it definitely looks like they were doing like family photos.
So,
I believe Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So
all right, well, that's so he probably won't walk around like that every day.
No, probably not. He's more like streetwear guy. Because it was
I
hard
just
to
don't
scroll down years to find that on his Instagram.
Yeah, I just don't do. You know me, man. I don't like any part of being dressed up. None of it.
None of it. We talk about this every time we do this.
Yeah, it just, and I feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't even feel right judging people because, like, I go to work. When I go to work, I could care less when I walk out that door.
well, of course, you're at work.
So that's like 90% of my life.
But like when you go golfing,
I only wear them shirts because that's what they make you wear to get on the course.
and you feel uncomfortable in that,
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, that's so upsetting.
that is kind of sad.
Like, I would be okay. Like, if they would let me wear a t-shirt out there, I would wear a t-shirt.
You should go to Rolling Turf then.
I don't know where that is.
It's local to where you are, and it's like very casual. You can wear like regular.
Yeah,
clothes.
I don't like wearing. Yeah, I just don't. You never see me. You never see, like, even when we go out to dinner, like, my idea of being dressed is wearing sneakers.
Slides. We're lucky if you have socks on too.
Yeah. Amen to that.
I'm better with the socks.
Only because
Sometimes I can't forget if I'm supposed to wear them with or without. Sometimes I forget.
I think just like a rule of thumb, if you're going in public in slides,
Cuff my toes.
put socks on.
Okay. What else you got?
No, that's it.
I try not to go out in public.
I'm so worried about you, Dad.
Why?
We need to get you out more.
I'm on it. You go out there, people are nuts, man.
You're telling me.
Yeah. Right, Megs? Did you guys just have a big experience a couple weeks ago?
What happened?
Didn't something happen at the store where the lady was yelling at somebody?
Oh, that was me at Chipotle.
Oh, sorry.
And that was crazy, and I forgot that happened.
See, I knew Chipotle was involved, and that made me
Oh,
think
you just assumed it was me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Did you get sick?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Just after that Chipotle?
Yeah.
I will say, do you want to hear something that's wrong with humanity?
Yes.
So back to my bank story yesterday.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
So I show up to the bank. It closes at 4, and I know this isn't the right thing to do, but I pull in at 3:58. And I'm like, I have a quick deposit to make. This will be painless. I went to the lane, but I went to the ATM lane by accident because I didn't know there was a difference.
This is all making sense now.
She comes to the window at 4 after I'd been sitting there for 2 minutes and says, "It's 4 o'clock. We can't help you."
Ugh.
And then I was like,
So,
the bank lady.
yeah, but probably what happens is they probably have to shut everything down. It's probably.
They don't. Sam worked at a bank.
Oh, I don't know anything about
And
it. But she
I
was
was
doing
there
it.
at 3:58. So then she's like, just go to the ATM. I'm like, whatever. I'll go to the stupid ATM and figure this out. So I have some stuff with me I need to take care of. About 10 minutes in, she's leaving the building. She has the audacity to roll her window down and give me the thumbs up.
No.
Yep. And then after she pulls away, what happens? It eats my money and doesn't deposit it. So
What did the bank say?
they said they need to create a case, and I will know in 10 days.
So this is all her fault.
It's absolutely 100% her fault because she chose to ignore me at the window for 2 minutes.
But also, I think you should have just went home.
So there was another, exactly what Sydney said. You had an option. Option A, try and do your deposit, which you haven't done a whole lot of with the Mac machine depositing money, or go home and come back a little bit earlier.
Well, the thing is one, I have a job, so I can't just leave work whenever
Megan,
I want.
you find any excuse to leave work. Do not even say
Megan,
with a straight face.
Megan,
I felt very uncomfortable
Megan.
carrying cash on me.
Megan, I understand, right? But
This is ridiculous.
You guys should be on my side. She was
I
wrong.
am on your
No,
side.
I'm
And
on your side.
I wish that she would have stayed and she would have helped you.
But imagine if it was
when she, if it
3:58
was
at work
you
for you.
trying to
I've
go
been
home,
there.
you would. You what?
You know what? When my shift ended at 4 o'clock, I had to continue and finish my call. If it was
Where
1
at?
hour after, at my job now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so as much fun as we are having, we do need to wrap this up.
We'll
So
continue this argument next week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Me and you can fight about it. Well, Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, love you guys. Thanks for
Okay,
listening.
love you too. Have a
Drop your
great
green
weekend,
bag
everyone.
for us.
Love you.
Salute the
Phil's
veterans.
Birds.
Thanks for your service. Love you. Go Birds.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.